Most people think car fires only happen after a crash or while driving, but some of the most dangerous fires now start when your car is parked, engine off, sitting in your garage. This isn't random. It's battery chemistry and electrical faults manufacturers are quietly recalling. Today, I'll show you 9 warning signs, how to check your VIN in 30 seconds, and what to do before a small issue turns into a serious fire risk. Before we go any further, take 30 seconds and go to the official National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website. I provided the link in the description, and enter your VIN. It's free. If there's an active safety recall, especially for the battery or electrical system, follow the instructions listed there first. Because in some cases, manufacturers have told owners to park outside and away from buildings after charging. That's how seriously they're treating this. Symptom 1. Unexplained range loss. Most people assume range loss is just weather, driving style, or normal battery aging. And usually that's true. But there's a specific kind of range loss you shouldn't ignore. Sudden, unexplained drops. Like losing 10% or more overnight without a temperature change or a long drive. Here's what's actually happening. Modern EVs constantly monitor their battery through the battery management system. If the system detects instability inside certain cells, it starts compensating, reducing usable capacity to keep the pack within safe limits. So the car isn't just losing range, it's hiding part of the battery to protect itself. And that matters because the same instability that causes self-discharge also creates heat. Not enough to notice right away, but enough to build over time. This is where people get misled. You'll often hear batteries degrade. That's normal. And yes, gradual loss over years is normal. But sudden drops, especially overnight, that's different. Here's the 10-second way to tell. Did the range drop sharply without a clear reason? Did it happen quickly, not gradually over months? Is it inconsistent day to day? If yes, don't brush it off. Buyer rule. If your range drops suddenly and unpredictably, treat it as a system protecting itself, not normal wear. This doesn't mean your car is about to catch fire. It means you may be seeing an early stage warning. And this is the easiest point to catch it before it escalates. Symptom 2. Slow or refused fast charging. Charging speed is just about the charging station, right? If it's slow, blame the station. But sometimes the station is actually the one saying no. If your vehicle suddenly refuses to fast charge, or used to pull high speeds and now stays capped at much lower power, that's not random. It's protective behavior. Inside the battery, charging creates heat. When everything is healthy, the system allows high current. But if certain cells start showing higher resistance or instability, the battery management system steps in and limits how fast energy can flow. So instead of charging quickly, the car intentionally slows itself down to avoid stress. Here's where this gets misread. Dealers or forums will often say, charging speeds vary, that's normal. And they're not wrong. Some variation is normal. But a sudden, consistent drop, especially if it never returns to previous speeds, is different. This is the car choosing safety over performance. Quick check. If you're using the same charger under the same conditions, but it's suddenly slower, or if faster charging is capped much lower than it used to be, and if it doesn't improve across multiple sessions, that's where you should start paying attention. Buyer rule. If your car suddenly stops fast charging like it used to, assume it's protecting the battery, not a charger issue. This doesn't mean the battery is failing. It means the system has detected something it doesn't trust. And that's worth taking seriously early, while it's still manageable. Symptom 3. Uneven charging. This one doesn't show up on your screen. No warning, no alert, nothing obvious while you're driving. But underneath, the battery may have stopped working as a single unit. In a healthy pack, everything moves together. Every section charges and drains evenly. But when something starts to go wrong, that balance breaks. Some sections fall behind, others push ahead. Now you've got mismatch. And here's the problem. The battery can only operate as safely as its weakest part. So instead of letting the stronger sections keep going, the car pulls everything down to match the weakest one. That creates uneven stress, uneven heat, and over time, more instability. Here's the part most people miss. Two cars can both show 80% battery, but one is stable and the other is quietly struggling in one section. No warning light, no dramatic symptom, just small things that don't quite add up. Range inconsistencies, charging changes, performance dips. If you've already noticed some of those, this is often what's happening underneath. Buyer rule. When multiple small battery symptoms start stacking together, assume internal imbalance, not coincidence. This doesn't mean your battery is about to fail tomorrow. It means the system is no longer perfectly stable, and from here, problems tend to move in one direction. Symptom 4. A sweet or burning plastic smell. Most people ignore smells in a car. They assume it's outside air, road fumes, or something minor. But there's one smell you should never brush off, especially while charging. A sweet chemical, almost solvent-like odor, sometimes mixed with a light burning plastic smell. That's not normal. Inside lithium-ion batteries, there's an electrolyte, a chemical that helps move energy between cells. When that system starts breaking down, it can release vapors with a distinct, slightly sweet scent. It doesn't come in strong at first, it's subtle, easy to second guess. And that's exactly why people ignore it. You might think, maybe it's the charger, maybe it's outside. But if the smell shows up inside the cabin or around the car during charging, and especially if it repeats, that's a signal you don't want to test. Because at this stage, you're not dealing with performance anymore. You're dealing with chemical instability. Quick reality check. If this happens during or right after charging, the smell doesn't match anything you've noticed before, and if it comes and goes, but seems tied to the car, that pattern matters. Buyer rule. If you notice a sweet or chemical smell while charging, stop charging immediately and have the system inspected. This doesn't mean a fire is about to happen right now. It means something inside the battery may be breaking down. And this is one of the clearest early warnings you'll get before things escalate. And in a second, I'll show you the one sign that most people think is harmless, but it's actually one of the most serious. Symptom 5. Faint popping or clicking while parked. Cars make noise after you shut them off. That's normal. But this is different. A faint, repeating click or pop coming from under the floor while the car is parked and everything should be quiet. Not loud, not dramatic, just consistent. Normal sounds fade out. This doesn't. When a battery becomes unstable, small pressure and temperature changes can build inside certain cells. That can create subtle internal movement, sounds that shouldn't be there. You're not hearing something breaking, you're hearing something under stress. And because the battery is sealed under the car, those sounds come through faintly, just enough to notice if you're paying attention. This is where people dismiss it. Probably just cooling. Maybe, but cooling doesn't repeat in a steady pattern, and it doesn't keep coming back once the car is settled. Listen for this. If you hear a repeated clicking or popping, if it's coming from underneath the car, and if it happens when everything should already be quiet, don't ignore it. Buyer rule. If your parked car is making repeated popping sounds from underneath, don't keep it in an enclosed space. This doesn't mean failure is immediate. It means something inside the battery may be under stress, and this is one of the few times your car gives you an audible warning. Symptom 6. Sudden performance restricted or battery warnings. Most people treat warning messages like software glitches. They pop up, disappear, and the car seems fine again. But some warnings aren't about convenience, they're about control. If your car suddenly shows messages like performance restricted, battery protection mode, or anything related to reduced power, that's not random. That's the system stepping in. Inside the battery, sensors are constantly tracking temperature, voltage, and resistance. If something drifts outside safe limits, even briefly, the system doesn't wait. It pulls power, limits output, and tries to stabilize conditions before they get worse. So when you see that message, the car isn't confused, it's reacting. Here's where people get it wrong. If the warning disappears after a restart, it's easy to assume everything is back to normal. But the condition that triggered it may still be there, just not active at that exact moment. Pay attention to this pattern. If the warning shows up unexpectedly, if it's tied to charging or heavy use, and if it comes back more than once, that's not a glitch, that's a trend. Buyer rule. If your car limits its own performance without a clear reason, assume it's protecting the battery, not making a mistake. This doesn't mean the system has failed. It means the system is doing its job, and you need to figure out what it's reacting to before it escalates. Symptom 7. Subtle floor warping or interior fit changes. This one doesn't look mechanical at all. There's no warning light, no message, no obvious failure. Just something that feels slightly off. Maybe the floor mat doesn't sit flat anymore. Maybe a trim panel looks a little raised. Maybe there's a slight bulge you can't quite explain. Most people ignore it because it doesn't feel serious. But in some cases, that change is coming from underneath. The battery pack sits directly under the cabin floor. If pressure builds inside the pack, whether from gas formation or internal stress, it can create very slight expansion. Not enough to be dramatic, just enough to affect fitment above it. And that's what makes this dangerous. It doesn't look like a car problem, it looks like a cosmetic issue. So it gets ignored, while the source continues to develop underneath. Here's what to notice. If the floor or trim suddenly doesn't fit the way it used to, if it changed without any clear cause, and if it seems centered over the battery area, that's not something to brush off. Buyer rule. If the structure of the floor or interior shifts without explanation, don't keep driving it, and don't park it indoors. This doesn't mean a fire is about to happen immediately, but it means something physical may be changing inside the battery pack, and that's already beyond the early warning stage. Symptom 8. The car starts cooling itself while parked. Most people assume once the car is off, everything is off. So when they hear fans running or feel air moving, they think it's a glitch. But sometimes the car is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. If the cooling system kicks on while the car is parked, no key, no input, that's not random. That's thermal management. Most modern vehicles, especially EVs, will activate pumps, fans, or even the HVAC system if the battery temperature rises beyond a safe range. It's an automatic response to prevent heat from building further. In other words, the car is trying to cool something down without being asked. And that's the part that matters, because under normal conditions, once the car is parked and settled, temperature should stabilize on its own. If the system keeps stepping in, it means something isn't stabilizing. Watch for this pattern. If you hear fans or cooling systems running after the car has been off for a while, if it happens repeatedly, not just once, and especially if it follows charging, that's not typical behavior. Buyer rule. If your car is actively cooling itself while parked, treat it as a heat issue, not a software quirk. This doesn't mean there's immediate danger. It means the system is managing a temperature problem, and you don't want to find out what happens if it can't keep up. Symptom 9. Smoke or vapor from under the car. This is the one most people think they'll recognize instantly, but in reality, it often starts in a way that's easy to second guess. Not thick smoke, not flames, just a light white or gray vapor coming from underneath the car. And the first instinct is usually probably just steam. Maybe water. Sometimes it is, but if it's coming from the center of the vehicle where the battery sits, and especially if it appears after charging or while parked, you don't want to assume. Because at this stage, you're no longer dealing with a warning sign, you're looking at an active event. Inside the battery, temperatures can rise rapidly once a failure begins. That can release gases or vapor before anything visible like flames shows up. And here's the part most people don't realize. Once this starts, it can escalate quickly, and it doesn't always give you a second chance to react. Pay attention to this. If you see vapor coming from underneath the car, if it doesn't behave like normal condensation, and if there's any unusual smell or heat along with it, do not investigate up close. Buyer rule. If you see smoke or vapor from under your car, keep your distance and call emergency services. This doesn't mean every vapor is dangerous. It means this is not the stage to take chances. Because if it is a battery event, time matters. And here's the bottom line. Most of these signs don't look dramatic on their own. That's why they get ignored. But when you start to see patterns, range changes, charging issues, smells, warnings, that's your car telling you something isn't right. So before you do anything else, take 1 minute and check your VIN on the official National Highway Traffic Safety Administration recall site. The link is in the description. If there's an active recall, especially for a battery or electrical system, don't wait. These repairs are done at no cost, whether you bought the car new or used.